Ali, the man who floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee.
I'm going to show you how great I am.
Louisville, Kentucky. It's showtime.
Guess who's back? Buck again. Rangers back. Tell a friend. What's going on, my people? Welcome to the damn live stream, man. I've been missing you guys for a fact. Shout out to the people in the building. Haitian Sensation Promotions. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you. Welcome. A-Rod in the building, man. Mano, how are you? Hope you're safe out there hitting those roads, putting the miles down the road, man. Tyco TV in the building. What is going on, brother? Glad to see you guys are here. Man. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna play this little clip here while we allow people to come in. Remember to hit the thumbs up as you come in, man. Let's go ahead and enjoy this live stream, man. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot I'm not going to talk about because at the end of the day, there's a lot that's already been said in regards to this situation. Chicano Prophet in the building. What is going on, man? Thank you for being here. Get this smoke. Peace, everyone. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, just you know how YouTube is. They like that thumbs up. The only ones that can give that is you. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up, man. And if you can, grab the link to this live stream, drop it in your social media, whether it's Facebook, whether it's the damn Twitter. It does not matter. You never know who might be interested in the kind of live stream, man. It's been an interesting few weeks, man. I've been busy as hell, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about barely time to breathe, obviously. You know, come back from work, hit the gym, take a shower, be with my family for probably 45 minutes, and then out the door. Then the weekend comes. It's time to be a dad full time. Process of buying a house. Just a lot of things going on, man. A lot of things going on. But some of y'all that thought that I was gone, that I was taking another 6-year break. It's just right now we got to put priorities where they belong. You know what I mean? Barbershop Junior, welcome. We're going to talk about this situation, man. This very, very, very unfortunate situation. I got to be real with you guys. I'm getting a little tired. Of this fight. So we're going to allow a few more minutes for people to come in because we definitely need to say some things. We're not going to be here long today, probably about an hour and some change, and then we're going to go hit it and quit it. So, yeah, man. Pound for pound boxing. What is going on, my brother? Thank you for being here. They never disappoint, ladies and gentlemen. The news surrounding Mr. Deontay Wilder and Mr. Tyson Fury are always news that are very little positive and loaded with negativity. It's unfortunate. It doesn't have to be like that. Let's go ahead and get cooking on this. I ain't got much time to waste. Out of respect for those of you that are here right now, shouts out to Punch, shouts out to D-Style, shouts out to the Boxing Boys Nez. I appreciate the invitations to the show. I was actually there this morning, and I appreciate all the opportunities. Those of you that definitely are willing to make me a part of your show, I greatly appreciate the opportunity. But for the past few weeks, man, I have been hearing a lot of things involving this gentleman. I first heard of the brother, Chris Colbert, being literally silenced by the group of cheerleaders and the powers that be. The brother basically spoke his mind as he has a right to speak his mind. Now, mind you, I'm not arguing whether he was right or wrong. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm simply arguing the freedom that he has to speak his mind on whatever subject he wants, in whichever manner he wants. And it's unfortunate, you know. He said what everybody says. But somehow, some people out there still believe somebody's YouTube channels over what a professional boxer says. A professional boxer, which, by the way, has zero connections to neither of these two fighters. Deontay Wilder acting like a sucker. And the whole world went, he talked about my king. Next thing you know, Fight Hype dropping the video. The powers that be call Ness. You got to drop that video. And the very thing that I've been telling you guys for ages, that the brother is weak up here, is being shown to you guys. But somehow I'm a hater for speaking truth. Somehow I'm a hater for telling you that there is psychological damage in that head. Somehow that makes me a hater, right? I'm not going to sit here and just be like bragging about me telling you so, but the proof is in the pudding. And I have been itching to do a live stream in regards to this because guess what? The people that are out to defend Deontay Wilder don't really give a hell about Deontay Wilder. They just out here cashing on the back of Deontay Wilder, and you guys are biting the hook. They don't really care about Deontay Wilder. But they see that there's a lucrative opportunity behind that name, behind that situation. There's a lucrative opportunity of driving a certain narrative. And we go. Let's drive it. And let's watch the clicks come in. Let's watch the debates come in. Hurt Yog, welcome. You're from Twitch. You're watching from Twitch. Thank you for being here. What does no COVID with the duck mean? The fight has been postponed due to COVID. Deontay Wilders are saying that Tyson Fury is really ducking Deontay Wilder, that there is no COVID. So we're going to sit here and talk about it. You're welcome to stay. I know Twitch is more of a gaming site, but you tune in. Let's ride it. I've been telling you guys a lot of these things, man. A matter of fact, a lot of us have been telling you some of these things, and somehow we've been haters. And it's not fair that you guys do that. Now, it doesn't bother me. I've been getting called a hater since 2008, from the moment I decided to do YouTube. Somebody's always going to call you a hater. The minute you decide to be neutral on a certain topic, the minute you decide to dig in a certain topic, the minute you decide to not just hear one side of the story, but actually hear two sides of the story, so then you can later on draw your own conclusions, somebody always going to call you a hater. That's not the big issue here. The big issue here is that there's people that should be influencing the world of boxing in the right way. Instead of doing so, they have chosen to cash out of a false narrative, and you are falling for it. Now, watch this. The news says that the fight has been postponed probably till October. That's not what their videos say, though. Their video is saying fight is off. Fury officially pulls out. The fight is done. Fury is ducking. But that's not really what's going on, is it? But guess what happens when you read that title and you see them thumbnails? It's like that hungry bass that's swimming around the murky water, and he sees that little worm or that little frog or that little cricket or whatever. And there he go. Boom. They got you. They got you. The problem that we're having with this is that this virus is not done. Now, mind you, this has nothing to do whether you believe 100% of the effects of the virus or not. The fact of the matter is the virus exists. Whether you want to make an argument that it is as deadly as they claim or not, that's not what's being argued here. Before anybody decides to go in that route. What's being argued here is that the thing still exists, and since it still exists, there's a possibility it's going to get somebody. But Ranger, COVID has a shot now, and Tyson Fury had the shot, 1 dose, and the shot is basically an experimental shot. Now, facts. I'm speaking facts now. The problem is that the shot itself is not going to keep you from getting COVID, as doctors have told you. It might keep you from dying up to a certain level if the shot itself doesn't kill you or give you some sort of side effects. But the fact that Tyson Fury has the shot does not take him away from the possibilities of being infected himself with the virus, because the very professionals that are advising you to get the shots will tell you the shot will not exempt you from being infected. It's an experimental shot at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Experimental vaccine is an experiment. Let's see if it works. G Funky in the building. What's up, brother? At first, they accused Mr. Teofimo Lopez of being a fake. Oh, he ain't got no COVID. And he might not. I've heard some things that I'm going to keep. Well, now let me see. I might word it in a different way because I am allowed to share this information, but just I have to keep some people out of it. So turns out that Teofimo's team itself doesn't even know if, in fact, they had COVID, or so I heard at first, right? That's what their suspicions were. I don't even think I got COVID. They told me I got COVID. I don't think I got COVID. That's coming from somebody inside that camp. But then it turns out that, in fact, he did have COVID because Cambosa sent his doctors over to the Teofimo camp, and Cambosa's doctors confirmed the dude has COVID. But if you ask any of those channels today, Joshua, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. If you ask one of those channels today, they'll still tell you, nah, he ain't had no COVID. He just ain't had no ticket sales. So they had to come up with a way to just stretch it a little more, see if they can sell a little more tickets. No. The very opponent that wanted that fight sent his team. They investigated, and they concluded, no, this dude really does have COVID. And remember, how many people have had COVID but not had the symptoms? Plenty of them. Plenty of them. So at the end of the day, for you to just sit behind your camera in your little comfortable spot, fly fanning, slapping your gums, tapping your heels 3 times, and talking about this fight is just lying without having evidence, it's not fair. It's misleading the population, misleading your own subscribers, the very people that you supposedly care for, because they give you the clicks, they give you the thumb ups, they give you the super chats, they give you the cash apps. By the way, mine, $ Raw Boxing TV, in case you want to support. They give you, they share your content. They there when you're live streaming. You're supposed to care for them. And if you care for somebody, the last thing you want to do is lead them down the wrong path. But that's exactly what you're doing, because you truly only care for the greens, ain't you? Now it turns out that no. Tyson Fury is really scared of Deontay Wilder. That's why he made up the lie that they had COVID so they can pull out of the fight. Well, they didn't pull out of the fight. Transcendent Sport in the building. I'm getting a little tired of actually both of these fighters. Because I got to be real with you. I really don't care for neither of these fighters. But that is a fight, and I have to pick a winner. Wilder has completely disappointed me with the amounts of sissified excuses without evidence. Fury has completely disappointed me because it seems that I can never sit down to enjoy a single, say, title defense or back-to-back action with Tyson Fury or something like that. I'm so disappointed on both of these fighters, even though that they are going to fight and somebody's going to win. But I'm getting a little tired. There's too much drama. GGG, Gennady Golovkin is not the drama show. The drama show here is called Deontay Wilder and freaking Tyson Fury. Those two are the drama queens in boxing as we speak. Anytime you mention both of these names, it's nothing but drama attached to them. And I'm getting a little tired as a boxing fan. It seems that we cannot get something concrete down to earth with these fighters. In one hand, one guy talks about I lost because, let's see, my suit, the spirits of the gypsies, the warlocks of the gypsies, my trainer spiked my water, egg weight, hand wrap, glove. What else? I didn't feel good that day. The ref was against me. The Nevada State Athletic Commission made sure that everybody was against me. The cameras turned over. All these excuses without evidence. We finally get the third fight. And now the other dude the other dude got COVID. And now the other dude this is what's funny. The very guy and the very team and the very side of fans that have came up with 600,000 excuses and has produced zero evidence. Now they want Tyson Fury to produce evidence in regards of its COVID situation. Oh, I got to tell you, people, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Shoe Shine Boxing in the building. What's up, my brother? Stephen Tilliston. Man, I'm going to stick away from the comments right now because the time is short today, guys. I might go live tomorrow night if I make it back home on time. I might cover the fights tomorrow night, but I'm going to keep cooking on this fight. That's the reason I'm disappointed in this. And look, I've been hearing you guys. Don't think that I'm just out there, going around the country, going around different states. I'm not uploading in my channel, therefore I'm not connected to the YouTube. No, you guys are my entertainment on the road. You guys are my entertainment, regardless of what state I'm in. I was in Illinois listening to the Boxing Voice. Then I was in Indiana listening to Punch. Then the other day I was crossing into Kentucky listening to D-Style. Don't think because I'm not commenting or whatever, I'm not there watching. So I'm out here watching and I cannot hear a single channel produce a single positivity out of this situation because there is none. There's absolutely no positivity, no joy, no positive comment, no nothing behind these two names. Here's why. I lost because of 6,000 excuses. Now I'm fighting the man. I'm taking his head off. Oh, we can't fight. I got COVID. Damn, you mean to tell me now you get the third fight and now you can't even produce a single defense of your title? Okay, fair. You got COVID. I get it. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You're a victim in this case. Let's just hope you get better. Oh, he really doesn't have COVID. He's just making things up. He's just making things up. He's scared. He's scared of Tyra. He's scared of Wilder. He's seen Wilder, hitting them pads or whatever. He's scared. Let me get this straight. Black and Brown, what's up, brother? Drew, welcome everybody. You mean to tell me the Tyson Fury, the man that first outboxed Wilder and then came back and pummeled him, is all of a sudden scared of the very man he's really and truly, if you want to be honest about the situation, he's scared of the man he's really and truly beaten twice? That is the logic? That is the message you're selling the subscribers you cared for? It makes absolutely no sense. Well, Teofimo Lopez, he didn't have no ticket sales. This fight didn't either. So are we going to sit here and talk about maybe there's no COVID? Maybe they just can't sell a fight. Do y'all remember weeks ago when I told you guys that this fight right here really has no need to be sold because there might be just the drama to sell it? Now I'm finding out there's a lot of people that, just like me, is tired of the drama. Then a little bit of Italian came out of me. Right? It's tired. I'm tired of the drama. I'm a little tired of it. because this fight should have sold out immediately. And turns out they ain't even sold out yet. And the fight was getting ready to take place in 2 weeks. They ain't even sold out yet. You see how the very thing you throw out comes back and bites you in them cheeks? Ain't that crazy? Tony Boswell in the building. What is going on, my brother? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Everybody hit the thumbs up as you come in, man. Remember to follow me, my social media platform. You see it up there in the top left corner of the screen, man. And if you support the channel, you see it down there. For the people that are gonna follow me on Patreon, just you can follow me right now. You don't have to pay no subscription. I'm not uploading just yet. I got to come up with a bunch of content to start putting in there. I just needed to have the Patreon open just to get something out of my head, because I got a lot of things going on in my head right now, a lot of things going on in my life right now. So if I can just tackle the little things I got to do and get them out the way, then that's just what I'm going to do. So Tyson Fury has no COVID. The fight is off, they said. The fight is not off. The fight has been postponed. That's just it. Postpone doesn't necessarily mean bye-bye, never coming back. But that's exactly the message that's being sold out there. Look, at the end of the day, if I'm going to be real with you guys, I don't even care who wins anymore in this fight. I don't care who wins. This fight has been infected already. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Track with me. I want you to track with me for a second. If Wilder wins, then the Fury side is going to be like, well, you know, he had COVID. Probably his lungs would not recuperate it properly. He had COVID. Therefore, he couldn't perform properly. Right? They can come up with a bunch of excuses because he had COVID. If Fury wins, the excuses have already been laid out. Watch this, watch this. Wilder's going to get cheated, robbed, this, and that. It's been laid out. Don't think this fight is going to happen to settle any score. There ain't going to be no score settled. The only score settled here is called clicks, thumb ups, and super chats. Clicks, thumb ups, and super chats. If this fight happens, and once it happens, whoever wins, it does not settle any score. The only score that's cared about here by these people is clicks, thumb ups, and super chats. Do not be deceived, people. This is definitely not gonna settle any score. And that's why me as a fan, I'm losing a little bit of taste for this fight. Me as a fan, as an analyst, I might be forced to cover it. Who knows? I don't know. You know me, I'm not attached to this YouTube stuff. I might just say, screw it, I'm not even gonna watch the fight. Or I might decide to buy it and watch it and cover it live for y'all. Who knows? I'm simply telling you that I only have so much gigs in my head for this kinds of drama. I never took it from no girlfriend. I hated drama. I don't care how hot you was. Give me a little bit of drama, you out, girl. I never took it from no homie. I've never had it in my life. And I refuse to allow it from foreign entities. But I find myself covering it because of y'all. But I'm getting a little tired of the drama. You want to silence Chris Colbert? It ain't gonna damn happen. You know the only reason I'm not gonna go deeper into this subject, out of respect for Ness, out of respect for Fight Hype. That's the only reason. You know the only reason I'm not gonna go deeper into the Teofimo situation, out of respect, out of the sources that they gave me the information. And because that train has sailed and gone away, who cares? That's it. It's gone. It's gone. That fight's gonna happen whenever. But it doesn't matter who wins this fight. At the end of the day, if Fury wins, the excuses has been laid out, and they will continue to produce the videos of white privilege, the oppression of the man, my king, Deontay Wilder, the voodoo magic spells of the gypsies. But if Wilder wins, then the gypsies come out and say he had COVID. Therefore, he could have suffered some lung damage. Therefore, he could have never fully recuperated because COVID has those symptoms on some people. Therefore, since he was never 100%, he never could train himself again 100%. Therefore, because he could never train 100%, that means he went into the fight not being at 100%. Therefore, since he wasn't 100% in the fight, he couldn't perform 100%. Therefore, he lost. Scores will never be settled in this drama show. As the drama show, as GGG will call it. Listen, guys, I got to be real with you. I'm going to step away from this. I'm going to talk to you now as a brother. I'm going to talk to you now as if I was your personal friend, somebody who shook your hands on a daily basis or once a week or whatever. This is from me to you now, with all honesty. With all honesty, I want you to look at me. This world right here that we're living in is full of drama. It's full of stress. This world that surrounds us ain't nothing but it's 80% negativity, maybe 10% partiality, and then another 10% positivity. So don't you think it's about time that you, as an individual, start using this little brain that the God of the heavens has given us to analyze the situations and start rejecting trash from coming in? What do I mean by that? Like, if you think my content is trash, it's time for you to unsubscribe me and even block me. Give me a little bit of water, please. A little bit of water. Unsubscribe me and even block me. Actually, I'm gonna put the hat on because brother looking like Wolverine. Feel me? Brother looking, ain't even got no time for that haircut, people. Yeah. It's time, if you think my content is trash, with all honesty, with all the respect, unsubscribe to me and throw me in the trash can of your YouTube channel, meaning block me. But it's also time that you start identifying these channels. And it doesn't matter if the curiosity strikes. Well, I wonder what they're talking about. Don't let the voice in your head get you. Don't let the little curiosity get you. It's time for you to block trash from coming into the very, very SD card, if you will, processor, motherboard that drives your body. Remember, the information that goes in through this ears can barely affect the way you act on a daily basis. It literally can. So as a brother, as a friend, as somebody who actually does cares for you, I care so much about you guys that I don't even block my haters. I care so much about you guys that when I get in front of this mic, I speak my mind honestly, regardless whether it gets me subscribers or costs me subscribers. So allow me to tell you again, it's time for you to start identifying the trash in YouTube and not even just unfollow. That's nothing. That's just the first step. I'm talking about block these fools. And you're going to start seeing the minute you start getting rid of trash, the less thing you worry about, the less stress you are, the less you think about them, the less counter arguments all of a sudden pop in your head. Leave all that stress to us content creators. Now, I'm not saying I'm the white lamb here. I'm simply saying I'm being partial. If you think I'm trash, block me. I can tell you this. There's at least 3 YouTubers that I've blocked. I mean content creators. I don't care to hear what they got to say no more. Because there's none so blind that he who will not see. You can lead a horse to the water, but you can't force him to drink the water. You can't force him to drink the water. Therefore, it's time for you guys to start caring and loving yourselves first. This fight right here, it's not going to bring you no closing. This fight right here is not going to sell any score. This group of people right here is never going to be satisfied. This group of people right here will never, ever abandon the narratives. This group of people right here will continue to sell race baiting subjects. This group of people right here will continue to be social pigs, because if you act like a pig, eat like a pig, talk like a pig, then you are a pig. You're a pig. Y'all sound very tough behind your cameras, but y'all don't ever want to come in. I don't really care. I got to be honest with you. I don't care who wins no more. In fact, I don't care if the fight takes place or not. But if it does take place, I got to pick a winner. Who's my winner? Tyson Fury. That's just it. Who's the winner? Tyson Fury. Ranger, you mean to say Deontay Wilder has no chance? No. Once a puncher, always a puncher. And once you're always a puncher, you always got the opportunity of landing one. Especially Deontay Wilder. The brother can just land one solid one and night. Night. Lechita caliente y a dormir. Little warm milk and go to bed. You've been put out. I'm telling you guys. They can sell to you that, he's been working with whatever his name is, his coach, his new coach, Malik Scott. Oh, he working the pad real good. Listen. I can take somebody that's never boxed before, give him a month worth of pad work, and shoot you a 15-second video and have him looking mean as hell. But does that mean he can actually fight? Does that actually translate that if I was to put him in the ring tomorrow, does that mean that he could do that to somebody else who's throwing punches back at him? I hope your answer is no. I truly hope your answer is no. It looks good. It satisfies thou followers. It makes people look like the man's back. He's focused. So focused, he didn't even took his headphones off. So focused, he was burning in anger. So focused that he stood there for 5 minutes looking at Fury in the face. So focused, look at him. By the way, man, Deontay Wilder, man, this ain't no hate. This is just facts. You got to work on your bench press, my brother. You got to work on the bench press, bro. Talk about, the second fight you lost because of your leg, but in this bench press, your legs was still all over the place. All over the place. They're going to try to sell you this thing as whatever. It's your job to make the investigation here, identify the BS, separate the good from the bad, keep the good, and do away with the bad. I only wish the Tyson Fury gets better. I'm going to drop the link here for a few minutes. I got 30 more minutes, and I'll be hanging the gloves. I only wish the brother gets better, that he fully gets back into shape. And if the fight happens, let the best man win. I, as a boxing fan, in another hand, has completely lost taste for this fight. Listen, I could have made 1,000 videos about this situation. I could have ridden the wagon. You seen some people getting sold out? There's some people out here in YouTube that struggle on the day-to-day so much that they had to sell themselves to the LDBC and sell their products because the videos are bringing in money. I ain't gonna do that though. I could have ridden the wagon. I could have sold myself. I could have speak like they speak. I could have joined the group because after all, I'm still half brother. I got some of that brother in me. I'm Cuban. I'm an immigrant. I'm not white. I fit. I fit the narrative, if you will. But I won't. I never will. Instead, I'm gonna still ride the wagon of a free horse, of a wild stallion. I'm gonna run in whatever direction I want, when I want to, if I like it. I'm gonna look at everything that's going on, analyze it, and then bring to you my honest opinion without bias. If somebody decides to jump in, there's the link. If you don't agree, we can talk about it. I don't shut nobody up. Unless you slapping gums on the comment, I might time you off for 5 minutes. But I still won't block you. Because I feel like if you got something to say, there's the link. Jump in and let's talk about it. There's nothing wrong with talking about it. That's the problem we have in this nation nowadays. People just too comfortable slapping gums, exercising their fingers, but very uncomfortable or fearful of having a dialogue. Well, I'm all into dialogues. I'm all into dialogues. I hope, I got to be real with you. I hope the fight just happens. I hope that no matter what happens with AJ and Usyk happens, regardless of who wins. And the only reason I hope this is because as a boxing fan, I finally want to see undisputed at the heavyweight division. I want to see who's undisputed, who's going to be undisputed at the heavyweight division. That's all I want to see. So I don't care who wins, whether Wilder wins or Tyson Fury wins. And I don't care who wins, whether AJ wins or Usyk wins. I just want this stuff to be past us so that we can get undisputed. And if you're not feeling like that, you need to really reevaluate yourself in this situation. Is you a boxing fan or you are just a Wilder fan? Or you just a Fury fan? What are you? What are you? What are you? Looks like somebody was trying to come in. Now they left. People is fearful today of coming in. So I'm probably not going to hang in here that long. Talking about tomorrow, man. Jojo Diaz and Mr. Fortuna getting it on. Seen Jojo Diaz looking like a cholo. Had the nice stash on him. With the slick hair going back. I've been there. I've had the stash. You can go back in the archives. You've seen it. I'll probably go with that cholo look again. You see the hair coming out. The hair's coming out. I might go with the cholo look again. So we'll see who's gonna win that fight. I think Fortuna has to go get this fight. I think Fortuna has to go after Jojo Diaz. Completely pressure this man. I want to wish luck to Miss Sulem Urbina, who's also going to fight. I wish nothing but the best for her. She was chopping it up with us a few months back here with us. So hopefully everything goes well in her fight. Since nobody's calling in, man, I think I'm going to go ahead and start hanging the glove. I just wanted to talk on this subject today. Probably my content is going to start coming in Fridays, guys. That's about the only off day that I have out of the entire week. Fridays, probably in the morning or maybe in the afternoon. I might be joining the Boxing Voice Friday mornings from now on. And then after Friday mornings, I'll go right into my my content. And then if there's fights Saturday night, then I'll be covering the fights and staying up a little later to talk about the actual fights. So yeah, man, I just wanted to come and bring you guys this content because I hadn't posted nothing in a while. Things is looking good at the end of the day. Things is looking good, but we do still, unfortunately, have to deal with this drama. We do have to deal with this situation. We do have to talk about it up to a certain extent. Like I said, I truly think this is not going to bring no closing, regardless of the result of this fight, if it ever happens or not. I truly don't think it's going to bring any type of closing at all. So with that being said, it really doesn't matter to me who wins between AJ and Usyk, between Fury and Wilder. Let whoever's got to fight. Let whoever's going to win, and give us undisputed, damn it. Boxing owes it to us. Boxing owes it to us. Tomorrow night, matter of fact, tomorrow night I will go live because there's a few things we got to talk about. There's rumors of good fights going out there. I want to talk about Caleb Plant. I want to see if he's going to take this Canelo fight. I want to see if this Canelo Beterbiev deal is actually has a better shot. I want to see if Canelo is actually going to jump in to the PBC for 3 or 4 fights. We were talking about that earlier, or last night rather, at the Boxing Voice. I want to see this thing. We can talk about that stuff. Let's chop it up on that tomorrow night. Let's talk about the results of the fights that are coming up. So yeah, I will go live tomorrow night, probably around 9:30. And if there's fights going on, I'll cover them. And then once the fights are over, I'm gonna stay and just go on and ride the wagon, man. Ride the wagon. That's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you for being here with me today. Those of you that came, thank you so much. If you have not hit the thumbs up, remember, there's still people that have not seen this live stream, and they can. But in order for you to let them know that we're here, you got to hit that thumbs up. So hit the thumbs up, grab the link to this video, drop it in your social media platforms. It doesn't matter which one, and let's make it rain. Just kill that thumbs up. Ladies and gentlemen, let me see. Beterbiev is a real legacy fight, not a Caleb Plant, even if you undisputed. We'll save that for tomorrow because there's a lot of good arguments. There's a lot of good arguments surrounding this subject. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, Raw Boxing TV. May God bless you all. We out.